Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Today a lot of stuff came out, and that's why we have a ton of crypto news to cover. But first, I just noticed we have a small potential lawsuit update. Leonidas just said this over on Twitter. I know everyone's attention is on the SEC case, but Zakinov versus Ripple Labs has had a few new docket entries in the past couple of weeks as well. Is there anything important? And James Fillon, of course, came to the rescue 2 minutes ago to say there was a dispute over scheduling relating to the earlier filed case and a more recently filed case that was consolidated within the earlier case. Not much of any substance, but the filings are combined into one document below so you can read them. Now, if you really want to, go ahead, go through it, whatever you want to do, right? But generally speaking here, I would say ignore it. Unless I cover it on the channel, it's most likely not that important, because as you guys know by now, there will never be a day where I'm not uploading a video, and there will never be a day where I'm not updating you guys about the most important Ripple XRP stuff that you need to know. So definitely, if there's something coming out, I got you all. I got you all. I got you. I will wake up in the middle of the night and run to whatever computer or whatever thing I can find to make sure you guys get your daily fix of updates. All right? I do my best. I perform. All right, I always perform. Ask the ladies. All right, crypto at the polls. Eric Adams wins New York mayoral race. Adams beat out Republican Curtis Sliwa, also a pro-crypto candidate, to become the next mayor of New York City with 73% of the votes. Well, Democrat Eric Adams, who said he planned to make New York City the center of Bitcoins if elected mayor, has won his race against Republican Curtis Sliwa, and I'm pretty interested in that. All right, so Let us see is all I can say about this one. I kind of wanted to look further into it, but then I'm always thinking again, these guys usually give a lot of, really hopeful opinions out there and hopeful statements. And in the end, sometimes it's a little bit of a letdown. So all I'm going to say about this one is let us see over the next couple of months. I hope it's about to get really freaking amazing, but only time will tell. Then Cardano pulls off massive strides in Africa as Hoskinson outlines vast use cases in play. The Cardano team, led by IOG Chief Charles Hoskinson, has been touring the African continent, holding strategic meetings with entrepreneurs and statesmen, and it has been a great success. The team, which includes representatives from Cardano, Emergo, and IOG, has been on an educational and marketing tour, beginning with South Africa, and is expected to conclude in Egypt. Africa is where the tough get going. And to be honest with you, I think Africa is the most important area right now, specifically because of the amount of and underbanked. And from the perspective that the degree, which for example, Cardano is fixed right now, think about basically that if you got yourself a degree from a university, good luck making sure that it's actually real, so to speak. Or good luck making sure about these small parts, which for a lot of people here in the West, it sounds just completely normal, completely trivial, is really quite difficult in other parts. For example, your birth certificate and things like that are a lot more difficult to keep secure and to keep, good, basically. A lot of people don't know where to find it or basically lost it throughout the way. Or same thing for their school documents. It might not easily be verifiable. And through this manner, it could be so huge for a lot of people over there. Same thing for just getting an ID, making sure that things are digitally tracked on the blockchain. It could be amazing steps. Same thing for banks. It could be one of the easiest ways to roll this out. This stuff is juicy, ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me. Cardano is putting a huge step forward. Pro-Bitcoin Senator Cynthia Lummis takes aim at Shiba and other meme coins. So Cynthia Lummis is very well known for being nice on Bitcoin, but a little bit interesting as she has had a couple of different opinions on the interwebs already about crypto. Apparently, Bitcoin is the only commodity, while meme coins and other crypto assets are actually securities, said Senator Cynthia Lummis. The U.S. Senator does not believe meme coins such as Shiba and Dogecoin are here to stay. She opined that Bitcoin is the only decentralized commodity, while the rest of the crypto assets behave like securities, and so she is now off of my list of crypto people. She's a Bitcoin maximalist who's not really a cryptocurrency maximalist, so I don't know what to say about it. It's interesting, I guess. It's very interesting. Then multi-billion-dollar Shiba Inu, because we got to stay with the Shiba Inu after reading this, huh? wallet makes some moves. Investors previously wondered if this trader had lost access to their keys, and apparently this guy who bought about $8,000 worth of Shiba a year ago and now had 5.7 billion is starting to move, something people said. I don't really care. I don't really know. It here says, as pointed out, the Twitter account, the anonymous owner of the famous Shiba has been making some withdrawals. They've moved funds into multiple other mysterious wallets to the tune of about 50% of their holdings, or many trillions of SHIB, with some worth some $2.7 trillion, it says. I'm going to say $2.7 billion, I'm assuming. But I guess good stuff still, right? Good stuff still for him, for that person. Pretty nice. Now, I had the story here as well, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. But I'm, to be honest with you, not completely sure about the entire debacle of things either, right? I'm not sure if it's like a developer or something like that, or a real person. I just don't know, and I don't know if we can ever know. I don't know. How can we ever find out who was the guy who did this and how and whatever? You're never going to find out the real depths of things, right? At least I don't think so. I wouldn't know how, at least. I wouldn't know how. Because I've been thinking about it for a little while. It could be one of the craziest trades, yes, but it could also have been like a... Who would invest $8,000 into a random name like that? Like, why would you do that? Doesn't make any sense, because at the time, Shiba Inu was nothing. So that makes me think it was somebody who didn't just believe in it. It was somebody who knew or had something to do with the development of things. Just makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah. Because if this is the case, that it's not one of the developers, then so how rich did the developers get, if you guys get my drift? So how rich did those guys get? All right, the Commonwealth Bank of Australia partners with Gemini and Chainalysis to offer crypto to retail investors, or I guess retail services, or retail crypto, retail service, whatever, right? Commonwealth Bank of Australia partnering up with Gemini and Chainalysis to offer crypto retail services. Just juicy stuff. They put over on the Twitter, we're becoming the first Australian bank to offer the ability to buy, sell, and hold crypto assets directly in the CommBank app. Very nice, very big. This is going to help for the massive adoption that we're thriving for and thriving towards. Now, little interception here, guys. Make sure you check out Telegram. A link is down below. And make sure you check out Bybit. The exchange link is down below, too. A lot of you guys keep saying, Dusty, make an updated version of your how to trade on there guide. I'll do that. Because my last video about how to trade is about an hour long, and people want a shorter version, which I understand, so I'll get to it, all right, guys? Do not worry. But more importantly, Bybit right now is just a hugely popular exchange for a very good reason. The biggest bonus ever is going on right now, which is why I recommend everybody to check it out, at least just check it out. And over on Telegram, I left you guys a little tip on how you could potentially... I don't want to say the real number. I'm hoping it's going to be like 100 timer, but it could be less, it could be more, who knows. Your money, maximum $500 that you can put in, but I hope it's going to go crazy. And I left all the details in a screenshot over in this Telegram, so join it, check it out, just scroll up a little bit and find my message. You might enjoy it, all right? You might enjoy it. And same thing goes for Bybit right now with the biggest bonuses ever. So check it out, a link is down below. Then we got some more on Shiba. Shiba Inu burned 700 million SHIB last week. Is it enough? No. Shiba Inu burns are nice. It helps with the price a little bit, but it's not going to do too much. Then again, over the past 24 hours, there have been about 87 million SHIB that have already got burned. So some guys said this burn is like a cup of water. You spill out from the ocean. Please be honest and decent. How long will it take to burn 90% of Shiba Inu tokens of circulating supply? Most likely a long time. Then again, it's a nice little gesture that they're burning because it makes it, deflationary in a sense. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's nothing still, but it's a good step towards the right direction, right? It's a good step towards the right direction. Then the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, says crypto market won't mature without oversight. I had a discussion with with a person very close to me today. This person claimed that crypto cannot grow if there's not regulatory oversight. And we're talking about growing towards massive adoption. I had a really contrarian opinion, saying crypto can definitely grow without regulatory clarity, but it'll be a different sort of growing, right? The moment it gets regulatory clarity is the moment it's going to spark up. But from that point on forward, we're basically in a different phase. Right now is the exploratory phase where if you're buying in, you're basically buying in before the rules are officially there. There's a lot more things you can get away with. There's a lot more money to be made. Once the rules are officially set in stone, most likely crypto will be at such a huge spot, meaning most people will know about it. Most things are already cleared up to the fullest. Most people understand the details of things. Because usually rules take that long, right? Rules usually come when things are already clear and fine on their own. That's when rules come, because that point they know that it's basically necessary to just set them in stone. But usually, like, rules write themselves, so to speak. Specifically in the crypto market here, things that aren't allowed, people know it pretty quickly. You know, and even if the rules aren't there for example, some of these yield products, people can understand that they're not allowed because you're lying to people, right? Or a lot of these, depending on not yield products as we have now, but I'm talking about some high yield investment products and whatnot, and some other things. Even though some are not selectively made for crypto, the rules, people understand them, and usually the rules come when it's already so fastly adopted. Meaning, crypto can definitely grow piece by piece before the rules are there, because I think the rules will actually have to wait so long until the crypto market has already adapted so much. Then again, I think at that point we're in a different phase as well. And will it not mature? What define mature? Will the biggest investors invest their crazy amounts of money into it without the rules? Most likely not. Will it keep growing like crazy over the next couple of months and years, even if there's no proper regulatory oversight? Most likely, yes. So it's not necessary, but it will definitely add for the bigger investors. And so piece by piece, we'll just see them hop in as more and more rules and more decisions will be made about crypto. Of course, the taxman is looking to get their piece, which I understand. Piece by piece, we'll get to the goal, guys. It's piece by piece. All right, but that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today. Enjoy it, everybody. Enjoy your day, because it's been a crazy one. XRP is doing nice stuff, huh? It's nice.